got the acoustic out. Obviously, that was the solo and the backing to Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young's Find the Cost of Freedom. Great solo by Stephen Stills in that one, and also a bit of a bizarre backing. The tuning is in double drop C, which is double drop D, and then you tune every string another note down, which is pretty different. All right, anyway, we'll go through all of that note for note. Here we go. Okay, gang, let's go over the solo first. Now, this is in standard tuning. The guitar is in standard tuning. The key to this one is Stephen Stills plays a lot of downstrokes very hard, okay? Now, we're not going to, I'll go over it note for note, but I'm not going to call out all the notes. You'll see that, and I'll talk about some of the patterns. I do have the tab for you. If you want it, please message me, and I'll send it right out to you, okay? I suspect you won't need it. The key, again, we'll talk a little bit about the articulation. All right, so here we go. We'll play it in 3 chunks for each of the times to go around. Here's the first chunk. Alright, now let's play that super slow speed, okay? Starting at the 4th string, 3rd fret, and we're going to hammer on to those 5th frets, okay, like so. Now, you'll notice that we did a number of hammer-ons. On that last one, make sure you do the slide instead of hitting that note. Somehow that slide really leaves it as a haunting last line. Okay, here's that whole thing again. Here's how it should sound. Okay, here's the second line. Okay, the timing is key on this one. Now, I'm not sure whether it's the background guitar that does the first hammer-on or not, but I do it twice. Pretending that Stephen Stills did it. So here's how it starts. Now Stephen Stills at that point kind of either makes a mistake or he did it on purpose and he rakes the pick somehow. You know, something weird. You can rake your pick. I chose not to do it. In his, but I don't know exactly how he did it. It's a cool sound, but try your best to do it, I guess. I left it out because I can't do it. All right, here's the back end of it. Let's play that very, very slowly. So the key to that one is to play that you're playing the 8th right here, and then you're going to pull off to the 6th very quickly, like so. All right? Okay? All right. Let me play that whole line again slowly. Okay, and here's how it comes back up. Notice on that 4th, on the 2nd string, you're just bending it up very slowly, about a half a step. You can give it a little vibrato if you want. Okay, here's the last line. Okay. So this one starts out on the sixth fret on the second string. Slides up to that eighth. You'll notice that there's a lot of the notes that you're hammering on from the one below. All right, even this one. You can hammer on from the third to the fifth, or slide it up from the third to the fifth. Either one. All right. So let's play that second line very slowly. One more time, starting from the sixth on the fifth string. Okay, and that's it. All right, now let's cover the backing part. Now, this is going to be pretty short because it repeats itself quite a bit, and we are going to do it in double drop D, not double drop C. To get to double drop C, you'll have to go an additional whole step down with everything. I'm not going to do that right now. Okay, so here we go. First thing is to get it into double drop D. I'm going to match my sixth string with my fourth string open. Okay, got it. And now I'm going to match my first string with my fourth string. Okay, play a D chord. Big, beautiful, and rich. That's it. Okay, got it. Again, remember, to get to the actual tuning on the record, you'd now take every single string and tune it a whole step down. Okay? Use a tuner to do this one. Don't just try it by ear. Okay, so here we go. Here's how it sounds. Now we're going to simplify this a bit because I play a little bit with picking fingers. But we'll simplify it and I'll tell you basically the one thing that I do to change it a little bit. Okay, so let's start out with this. Okay, so that one is just playing. You'll play the second string. You're going to play the third fret, and you're going to play the first string open. Now walk down a fret, or walk down a whole step down to that the note on the first fret. So it's like this. Again, playing that open string as well. Okay, now you're going to hammer on the third. I deaden the first string at this point, and we'll play this. Okay, so that one's just playing that, again, that note on second string, first fret, and hammering on the third string to the second fret. And playing it open. Alright, now here's the ending. Okay, so most of that is in a F position where you're just playing, or an F chord position, but you're leaving the third string open. So you'll play this right here. So that's the first string on this. I'm sorry, the first string dead, but on the second string we're going to play first fret, third string open, and fourth string third fret. Play that twice. Walk down on the fourth string just one fret to the second. Then you'll play. So you'll play the second fret pull off, open, and play the 3rd fret on the 5th string. And now you'll play this big chord. Okay, so that is, it's basically like a D chord, but you take off the your finger off of the 1st string. Okay, so you're just playing open D on the 4th string, then you'll play 2nd fret on the 3rd, 3rd fret on the 2nd. Give it a whole, all 6 strings a big stroke. And that's it. On subsequent times that you go through, you can play a little bit more loose. Alright, now, of course, and at the very end, you hit this harmonic, which is at the 7th fret on the middle strings, 4, 3, and 2, to end it, after you play it through 5 times. Now, the one thing I do to change that a little bit is I play with my pick and fingers on the very first one, and I pick the 4th string, and with my fingers I finger the 2nd and the 1st string, like so. That's it. Everything else is with the pick there. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this one, gang, and hopefully we'll see you on down the road. Bye-bye.